Welcome to the Frost and Sullivan Growth Podcast. Smartphones and tablets are becoming far more than communication devices. They're now gateways to enterprise applications, identities, sensitive data, digital transactions, and critical business operations. And as organizations become increasingly mobile first, the traditional approach to mobile security is being put to the test. Mobile device management and unified endpoint management remain important, but organizations increasingly need continuous threat detection, behavioral monitoring, AI-driven intelligence, and protection that extends across devices, applications, networks, and identities. The global standalone mobile threat defense market is projected to grow from $305.7 million in 2025 to $687.6 million by 2029, representing an 18.3% CAGR. So, what's driving this shift? And where are the biggest opportunities emerging? Let's start with the bigger picture. Why has mobile security become such an important enterprise cybersecurity issue? Because mobile devices have become critical access points to the enterprise. Employees are using smartphones and tablets to access business applications, sensitive information, identities, and digital services. At the same time, organizations are adopting remote and mobile-first work models, expanding BYOD, and deploying increasingly sophisticated mobile applications. That creates a much broader attack surface. Threats can target the device itself, applications, networks, operating systems, or even user credentials. There's often some confusion between mobile device management and mobile threat defense. What's the key difference? MDM and UEM remain essential for device administration, configuration, and policy enforcement, but MTD extends protection beyond administration. It provides continuous threat detection, behavioral monitoring, and AI-driven intelligence. Instead of conducting periodic security checks, modern MTD platforms can continuously monitor devices and identify suspicious behavior, malware, phishing, malicious applications, network attacks, vulnerabilities, and credential threats. Let's talk about AI. How is artificial intelligence changing the way organizations protect mobile environments? AI and machine learning are significantly improving behavioral analytics, anomaly detection, predictive threat intelligence, and zero-day protection. They're helping security teams identify sophisticated threats faster and respond more effectively. But AI is also introducing a new challenge: shadow AI. Employees are increasingly using AI applications and services on mobile devices, sometimes without formal organizational approval. That creates questions around application monitoring, sensitive data sharing, data protection, and AI governance. So organizations are facing a dual challenge. They need AI to strengthen mobile security while also securing the growing use of AI on mobile devices. Exactly. That's why mobile AI security and shadow AI governance are becoming important areas of opportunity. Another major shift is the integration of MTD with broader cybersecurity platforms. Why is that happening? Because mobile risk doesn't exist in isolation. A compromised mobile device can potentially provide access to enterprise applications, identities, data, and other resources. That's why organizations are increasingly connecting MTD with identity and access management, Zero Trust, UEM, SIEM, XDR, SOAR, and SASE. For example, a real-time mobile risk signal can inform an access decision. If a device becomes compromised or exhibits risky behavior, that information can potentially be used to adjust access privileges or trigger additional security controls. Bring your own device is another major factor. Organizations want to secure employee-owned devices, but they also need to respect personal privacy. How are MTD providers addressing that tension? Privacy is becoming a major differentiator. In BYOD environments, organizations need enough visibility to identify compromised or high-risk devices without unnecessarily accessing employees' personal information. That's driving demand for privacy-centric architectures that minimize personal data collection while maintaining effective threat detection. Let's turn to growth. Where are the biggest opportunities emerging as the MTD market evolves? 3 opportunities stand out. The first is mobile AI security and shadow AI governance. As AI becomes embedded in mobile applications and workflows, organizations need greater visibility into AI usage, data flows, and risky applications. The second is integrated mobile security and zero trust. MTD can connect with identity, conditional access, zero trust, and SaaS to allow real-time mobile risk signals to influence enterprise access decisions. And the third is privacy-centric security for BYOD and regulated environments. Solutions that protect corporate assets while minimizing personal data collection can address an increasingly important enterprise requirement. Let's finish with a practical question. If you're a CIO, CISO, or security leader evaluating MTD today, what should you prioritize? First, treat mobile as a strategic attack surface, alongside traditional endpoints, cloud infrastructure, networks, and identities. Second, prioritize AI-powered and on-device detection that can identify behavioral anomalies, sophisticated malware, phishing, and zero-day threats. Third, integrate mobile risk into broader security workflows across UEM, IAM, XDR, SOAR, SaaS, and conditional access. Fourth, build privacy directly into BYOD strategies. And finally, prepare for mobile AI security by understanding how employees are using generative AI and AI-enabled applications on mobile devices. That's a great place to end. Mobile threat defense is evolving from device-level protection into an enterprise-wide intelligence layer, connecting mobile risk with AI, identity, zero trust, privacy, and security operations. As mobile-first work expands and AI introduces new risks, organizations will increasingly need continuous protection that can detect threats, understand behavioral risk, and feed mobile intelligence into broader enterprise security decisions. The opportunity is clear. Organizations that combine mobile-native protection, AI-driven detection, privacy, interoperability, and enterprise integration will be better positioned to strengthen resilience and capture the next wave of mobile security growth. Thanks for joining us on Frost & Sullivan's Growth Podcast. For access to our research, competitive benchmarking, and best practice frameworks, head over to frost.com or email hello@frost.com. We'll be back soon with more to help you stay clear-headed and growth-ready.